Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. I had some more questions about what you should be doing. Again, you're supposed to be on the stream, doing the YouTube, watching the YouTube videos, going into classwork because you don't have your workbooks, and make sure you do your readings and you click on your PDFs and you have your questions, okay? That you put into a Google Doc, and then you'll keep them, and those are going to be your grades. Okay, so in the Google Meet, we did go over the Google Slides. We talked about the three G's today, which are God, gold, and glory. And so we're looking at why did Europe or people in Europe leave Europe and go to the New World or the Americas? Okay, we know they didn't really technically discover America. We know that there were people already living there. We also know that the Vikings actually there's archaeological evidence that the Vikings were in Newfoundland on the year 1000. So there were Europeans there before Columbus and during this age of exploration. But anyway, so the God, gold, and the glory. So this is what we like to do. I like to focus on the gold part first because when you look at global history, you can follow the money that will bring you to the motivation of a lot of things that happen uh, in global, especially wars, things of that nature. So geography can get pretty tricky, but for this lesson, it's kind of simple. And I found this really cool tool, and I didn't know it existed, but here it is. Okay, so you have the old world, here's the new world. And most of the people in this world didn't know this existed yet. Why are Europeans, and you see Spain here, leaving and going to this region when actually they want to go here because this is where all the goodies are, the spices, the gold, the porcelain, the silk. So why would they be going in the opposite direction? Well, we know that trade routes to get there, you had to go uh, the Silk Road. Okay, so you had to leave here and you have to go down the Silk Road, about 4,000 miles to get to this region. You had middlemen here, Islamic merchants. Okay, they were kind of like a toll booth, and they were middlemen. So if I go to the farmers market, what's a middleman? If I go to the farmers market and I want to buy my that food directly from the farmer, uh, that's a good thing. It keeps the price down. If I have to go to Price Chopper acts as the middleman, okay, and that makes the price go up. Europeans wanted to eliminate the middleman. They want a faster route to get to this region to avoid, okay, the Islamic merchants. Okay, so the second G that we talk about is going to be the glory, and the glory is going to be where the countries want to be first to get that, to get to the spice, to get to that port. They want to enrich their country in um, mercantilism. They want to exploit the region, get the resources, make their country wealthy, and colonize it. That's land. They want to control it. In steps Christopher Columbus. Christopher Columbus is Italian. At being a Renaissance man, he comes up with this idea that if you sail west, you can get east. Has no money. He gets financed by the King and Queen of Spain, Isabella and Ferdinand, and there you have it. It's on the ships, free ships. Uses these technologies, Astrolab, the compass, helps with latitude and longitude, better maps. Cartographers at that time period are creating these technologies to make it easier to sail. Columbus gets to the Bahamas, 4 journeys. What's he looking for? Looking for gold. There's not a lot of gold in that region. And the Native Americans that are there, when these guys land, it's like aliens. Okay, they have beards, they have armor, they come with this flag, they stick it in the ground, and they claim the land. How would you like it if somebody came into your house and say, "Hey, I discovered your house. I'm going to take it over." Or, "Oh, what a cool cell phone! I discovered this. I'm going to take it." This is what it was like for the Native Americans. What ensued from that point on was this set forth a genocide. You have Native Americans being decimated. Actually, Columbus gets a lot of blame for starting this, because he really did. He was looking for gold. He was a lot of pressure to enrich Spain. He actually, when the Native Americans came back with no gold, he cut off their hands. Okay, did stick dogs on them. Oops, that is. So this is really sets out what's going to be this genocide and what follows in an exploitation. So he takes 4 trips, doesn't come back, but this does lead to the conquistadors and other Spanish conquerors that come after Columbus. Okay, so the idea here is again the resources, the gold, enriching your country, the colonization. The advantages for Spain are great. They have guns, they have weapons, and then they have this secret uh, silent enemy that we are all too familiar, disease. Okay, so they have specifically smallpox decimates the Native American population as well as other diseases. The Aztecs and the Inca, the Aztecs are in Mexico and the Inca are in Peru. And we're going to talk about the two conquistadors tomorrow in our slides, probably in a little bit more detail, and we'll go over that. So, just to wrap up what we covered today, we basically the God, gold, and glory. Again, cutting out the middleman, that's going to be the gold. Okay, spreading Christianity is going to be the God, and then of course the glory is being the first nation to do this. Okay, so if you have any questions, pop them into the stream, and we will meet tomorrow. We'll discuss some of the other slides, and we'll press on. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're staying safe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.